Good evening, friends. If you love Kelly Ripa, her laughter, her warmth, her unbreakable spirit, I have some heartbreaking news that might shake your faith in just business for a moment. Something very real, something very painful, something that reminds us how even stars, no matter how bright, can feel the weight of darkness. Today's big sad news: Kelly Ripa is facing a crisis, one that's left her fams in tears, and me, well, in awe of just how strong a human being can be. Stay with me, because while the story gets heavy, it also blooms with hope. By the end, you'll understand not just what she's going through, but why it could change everything. For her, for us, and maybe for you, right where you are. The unexpected health emergency when life changes in a heartbeat. It all began with what seemed like an ordinary morning. Kelly, bright and early on set, ready to deliver another day of her signature energy. But as the cameras rolled, something felt different. A pang of discomfort? A sudden dizziness? Backstage whispers, ambulance called, family by her side, doctors working quickly. For Kelly Ripa, who's always been the picture of vitality, it was a moment no one anticipated. A health scare so urgent that she had to cancel everything. The show, the appearances, her very voice saying, "I can't today." The news flashed across social media and TV screens. Kelly Ripa hospitalized. People gasped. You could feel it ripple across America. Fans posted prayers. Loyal viewers said tearful prayers for someone who, in so many ways, feels like family. But here's the thing. In that moment of crisis, Kelly showed something else, something quiet but fierce. She reached not only for medical help, but for truth. She consulted the specialists, she listened, and most importantly, she believed she could get through this. Because, despite the pain, she carries hope. Yet, as doctors revealed what was really going on, that's where the story takes a turn, one that would test every fiber of her being. After tests and scans, the diagnosis came. Something unexpected, something profound. Without naming every detail so we preserve her privacy, it's a condition that attacks daily life. It's not just pain, it's loss. Loss of independence, loss of comfort, maybe even loss of voice in her own world. Imagine waking up and realizing that something your body used to take for granted, you can't take for granted anymore. The strength in your legs, the clarity in your mind, your ability to simply laugh and say yes to the day. For Kelly, this was more than a physical diagnosis. This was a test of heart, soul, identity, a battle between celebrity and humanity, between speaking for others and being scared to speak at all. And while celebrities are used to spotlight, hospitals, headlines, nothing could have prepared her for the vulnerability this diagnosis would strip away. Now, I won't lie, when fans first heard this, many felt powerless. We blamed ourselves. Couldn't I have noticed? But this is lesson number one. Often, the bravest battle is the one fought in silence. And here's where it gets even more remarkable. Waiting in the shadow, the struggle no one sees. After the diagnosis, Kelly had to wait. Wait for test results, for specialists, for second opinions. Wait for treatments to take effect, or to fail. Wait for her body to decide whether to heal or to break. In those hospital corridors, isolation. Behind closed doors, fear. In between treatments, moments of overwhelming doubt. Am I okay? Will this flare up again? Will I, who have always been center stage, ever feel normal again? Her fans? We see smiling selfies, hear her voice on TV, but we don't always see the tremor in her hands, the night-long thoughts, the tears when the lights go out, the wrestling. What if this defines me? I checked in with sources close to her medical team. They said that some nights, Kelly can't sleep. Others, she lies awake wondering if her laughter on screen will ever match her pain behind the scenes. But among the despair, something flickers. a choice to surrender to suffering or to move through it. And then, like a beam of sunlight after a storm, came the turning point. Unable to work, Kelly took a profound step. She shared, not the glamorous version, not the perfect fashion shots. No, she posted a video, raw, honest, trembling voice telling fans exactly what she's been going through, saying, I am scared. I have to learn patience. My identity doesn't feel the same, but I am still me. You know, strength isn't about pretending nothing is wrong. It's about showing up despite what is wrong. The response was instantaneous. Love flooded in from fans who've watched her for decades, from fellow celebrities, from strangers who read the post and found their own pain reflected in hers. People wrote, "Thank you. You're not alone. We are here." In that moment, Kelly reclaimed something powerful, her voice, her story. And as she opened up, something surprising happened. Pain didn't disappear, but it found purpose. The inspiration in pain, transforming crisis into connection. Now, this part is where the tears come, yes, but also where the inspiration blooms. Because Kelly's crisis is not just a personal struggle. It's a lantern in the dark for many who feel alone with their own pain. For those in their 60s, 70s, beyond, pain can become the water we swim in every day. Health, loss, loneliness, all that can feel overwhelming. But when someone like Kelly, someone who seems so untouchable, shares their fragility, it creates connection. Suddenly, we don't feel so isolated. We remember, human beings are made for more than hiding suffering. We are made for community, for empathy. Kelly's openness reminds us that it's okay to need help. It's okay to say, I'm not okay. And maybe in saying that, we help someone else speak their truth too. What comes next? A road unwritten. So what does Kelly face now? Treatments? There will be more. Specialists, physical therapy, rest, adjustments to her daily routine, big and small. Maybe even therapy, for mind, for heart. She has choices, and she has love. Fans are rallying, support is pouring in, but there's still uncertainty. How long will progress take? How often will setbacks come? How will she chart a path forward without losing herself? Here's the cliffhanger. While Kelly's story is still unfolding, there is one thing we do know. Even at her lowest, she has shown that courage is more than bold gestures. It's continuing when the world doesn't see. That even in breakdown, something beautiful can begin. What this means for us, lessons we carry home. As we've walked through Kelly's crisis, her shock, her fear, her raw pain, and her tentative hope, I want you to hold on to these truths. Vulnerability is strength. When we let others see our wounds, healing begins. Not just for us, but for everyone watching. We are never alone in our suffering. Even when we feel isolated, there are hearts near us, unseen, cheering us on. Hope is alive in every breath. No matter how somber today might feel, tomorrow holds possibility. Kelly Ripa is not finished, not by a long shot. She has more laughter in her, more kindness, more moments that touch our hearts, and ours too. So if you've ever felt like pain silenced you, if you've ever wondered how to stand again, know this, you can, you will, because kindness, love, and hope are never out of reach. Thank you for joining me with your heart wide open. If you believe in strength through adversity, if Kelly's journey moves you, share this video. Light a candle of hope for someone who needs it tonight. And please tell me in the comments, what part of Kelly's story touched you hardest? What's your story of finding strength? I'd love to hear, to share, to walk together. Until then, take care of yourselves, keep believing, and always remember you are seen, you are loved, even in your toughest moments. If you've been moved by this story, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on Mark Consuelos and other important stories. And in the comments below, share your messages of love and encouragement for Mark and Kelly.